Hello, and welcome to my channel. Before we get started, I'd like to remind you to like. How do I say it? Okay. I would like to remind you to like, subscribe, or comment if you like the video. And let's get on to it. Today we are looking at, for me, my version of a combo that is very familiar if you're talking about like Performer Pals and Odd Eyes monsters. The deck that I'm talking about is the Raging Pendulum deck. Of course, we have Raging Pendulum. That's a skill. For the deck, we have two odd eyes pendulum dragons. One is the alternate art. Then we have one of each of the magicians. All but him. We have two of him. We have one of this guy. We have one of him. We have one wise eye. One of this magician. One of this magician and one of this magician. Just to add one of this magician too. Just to have add diversity of the potential combos that go into with this deck. Then we have two of the non-pendulum odd eyes dragons. We have three Performer Pal Swing Cobra. We have two Performer Pal Turn Trooper. I was gonna go for three or get another one, but two is just fine for this deck. And we have one Performer Pal. One of this Performer Pal right here. Only because I'll go here real quick. It's because I want him in the deck. He's a good card to have in the deck. We have one Sky Iris, one Odd Eyes Fusion, one Pendulum Call because you're gonna need it for this deck. I think we have two Performer Power recastings. We have three Performer Power Revival, and we have three Performer Power Pinch Helper. For the extra deck, we also have this card right here, one Performer Power Monster, and a one level 5 or higher dark monster. I never use him, he's just to fill him out. You can take him out if you want, you never really use him in this deck. But I just keep him there just in case, just because for something I'll bring up later. We have one of him. We need him. We have one of him. You can take this. A lot of these cards you can take out in the extra deck. Like I'll bring them up. Like this one you can take out. I just have him here for like my own purposes. That's another one I don't really use much. Just to balance the deck out a bit. We need him too. And he is someone you're gonna use somewhat half the time. So you're gonna need him in the deck. But these two are the next two cards, this one and this one. It's the combo I put in the deck. In any of my decks that can make a rank 4, because he can bring out him using his effect for free. With that being said, now let's get to the replays. I'll do it in order because I have to explain something about my replays here. Ugh. So let's start with this one. I have I have 3 replays with the Vagabond, and 1 certified competitive PvP replay at the end. 1 with the Vagabond, I did use additional like skill to have extra card in my hand. 1 I didn't. 1 I did, and I didn't use it. And 1 that I did have it on, but I did use the card, but it really didn't make any difference in the duel anyway. So, to explain, like this one, I was nervous because of the video I made about my crazy combo Shiranui deck. I knew what Shiranuis could do at that point, up to this point, before making that video of using like Shiranuis for the first time. I did not know how Shiranuis work, but now that I do, I'm very careful of their trap card, because that thing is just a loop card in nature that can terrorize opponents if used correctly. And for those who haven't seen that video, it would be, it's pretty cool. I think you might like that one. I don't think many people saw that one. And also put one thing straight here now. This deck is not made for the initial combo this deck was initially made for, or this skill to be more exact. It's just an alternative way to finish off games, really. But there's like, just like every other one of my decks, there's like at least 4 ways to win with the deck. Sometimes just 3, but with this one it's about 4 or 5 different ways to win the game. I'll go with this next one. This one is the first duel I did with this deck. This is the one where I did use the extra card, crystal whatever thingy before the duel. I wasn't sure how well this deck would perform at the time. And I did use the card it came with, but it really didn't help much at all. I'm gonna pause this here because right here, turn trumpeter. You don't want him to get his max things, because once you get him on 2, he can't stop attacks and negate attacks. The only thing he'll be useful for after that is nuking the field. So you want to keep him at 1 counter unless you want to nuke the field and keep him on your main phase, which I never use his second ability, so he's always at 1. See, this is what I mean by he's the hyper defense of the deck. This is like the alternative to the combo you want to do for the deck. Because you actually want, technically this is what you want. This is another reason I say keep him, that specific card in the deck. He can boost attack points, and he can be used in the same way you would use Rebellion. Because he's also a ranked dragon. That's an Xyz monster. This is the one where I used that extra draw skill, but like I really didn't even use the card because it clashed with the way my deck works. It was Raigeki. And then it really never came into I never really needed it anyway. This is where I do the anime accurate combo that was done. I still find it kind of funny though that you don't even have to like do all the like setup for it. Just play him. That's crazy. You don't even have to make him like in the anime. They had to like make him into a rank 7, and then make it into levels. But for some reason, with this card game, as long as he has like material under him, you can use a rebellion as just as a rank 4 already. That's kind of funny to me. Just why I say I don't even worry about the 2 magicians at all with this deck. So I don't really focus on the 2 magicians that like change levels and or like yeah, or the other thing. But yeah, that's now is the ranked duel. I'll be honest, once I saw what he was playing, I never seen this version of the deck. Once I saw what he was playing, I was kind of just very aware because of what he was playing. He was playing that dogma stuff, the dogma cards. I don't really know. I forget. Well, I need to look at the card. I forget what their whole thing is. With a mixture of cards. Yeah. Yeah, these guys. Specifically that Pacific one. I'll be honest with you, still have no clue why I could not activate this Performer Power Revival, but it never even said trigger Performer Power Revival. This whole thing, even though a lot of my monsters got destroyed on a lot of these battle phases. That right there was me honestly thinking that destroying charging into him would change things. With again, perform a power revival. That was what I was banking on with that move right there. But like I said, it did not activate this whole duel. And once I was in the backed in the corner, I just said I'm a Sky Iris. I'm just gonna keep Sky Irising until I win the duel. Cause I was just holding on to any chance of me winning, honestly. Cause the opponent still in my monster at that point was like, dang. Looks like my phone is about to die, but yeah. This was my version of the ranging pendulum deck style. I hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, like, or comment if you liked the video, and have an awesome day. And thank you for all the support.